Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is what I'm planning on watching this winter season. So, this is basically how my system for this works. There are three colors, green, yellow, and red. Green means I'm pretty confident this is something I'm going to like, I'm going to react to it. You can pretty much expect a reaction to it to appear on the channel. Yellow means I might like it, like there's a decent chance that I'll like it, a decent chance that I'll watch it, but if enough people tell me that it's terrible, I might just pass on it. And if I do watch it, film a reaction to it, I may or may not put it up on the channel if I don't like it, depending on if I think it's a good reaction or not. There's a chance that I won't particularly like it, but I feel like I did a pretty good reaction to it, and in that case I might put it up on the channel and just say, hey, I have no plans to continue this. Or I might just scrap it completely. It really depends on my mood. But pretty much if a reaction doesn't appear within 24 hours on the channel to the first episode, I decided against, watching it or putting it up. Red means I have zero plans to watch this. You're probably not going to convince me to watch it. And things are marked red either because it's a sequel to something I haven't seen before, like a continuation, or it's just something I don't think I would like in the slightest. And if it has no color at all, I'm pretty indifferent to it. Like, I might watch it if, enough people tell me, hey, this is amazing, you gotta check this out. Or, hey, I've watched a lot of your videos, I have a pretty good idea of what you like and what you don't like, and I think this is up your alley, you should give it a chance. Like, if I get enough of those, I might watch it. That's kind of what the white ones are. So, without further ado, let's get into what I'm planning on watching. So, Sora Yori mo Toi Basha. Oh yeah, I'm going to be going left to right and then bouncing back to left on the next column, going all the way down. That's how I'm going to do this. So, this anime. It says it's about 4 girls who traveled to the Antarctic, further even than outer space. So, and this is by Studio Madhouse, so this seems like it could be good. I'm not 100% sold on it being great, but it definitely has potential. I want to have faith, so yeah, I'll most likely check this one out. It is marked yellow, but I'd say it leans more towards, green than anything else. Ramen Daisuki Koizumi-san. So, this one clearly is about cute girls who love ramen, and it's a comedy anime, so there's obviously, it's going to be something I'm going to watch, and I'm pretty confident I'll enjoy that one. Yuru Camp. Now, when I hear the word Yuru, I automatically think of Yuru Yuri. Now, this probably does not actually involve Yuri. It would be nice if it did. If it was called Yuri Camp, I would have it marked like triple green, but nonetheless, it's comedy, seinen. I don't really remember what the synopsis was, but I'm pretty sure I like that one as well. So, Toji no Miko. This is one I have quite a bit of faith in. One of the girls is voiced by one of my favorite voice actresses. So, that was obviously one of the things that got me interested in this one. And it just seems like it could be pretty cool. Nanatsu no Taizai Imashime no Fukatsu. I very much enjoyed the first season of Nanatsu no Taizai. It was very good, like a solid 9 out of 10 from me. So it's kind of a no-brainer that I would watch the second season. So hopefully it does live up to the first. I actually don't remember too much about what happened in the first season because my terrible memory. But hopefully it does a decent job of recapping me and it's enjoyable. Citrus, okay. This is a bit of an odd one as far as I go. So, I have this marked yellow. I'm definitely going to watch it, like there's no doubt about that. But what I'm not sure about whether or not I will actually react to it. Cause I did technically read some of the manga. I don't remember a whole lot about what happened, but I do remember it was very melodrama heavy. And that's not really the kind of thing that I'm good at reacting to. Like, the NTR anime that I ended up dropping, that, the big part of the reason why I dropped that is because I'm just not good at reacting to that kind of thing. Because that was also very melodrama heavy. Of course, Citrus is better than NTR. Well, comparing the Citrus manga, what I remember of the Citrus manga to the anime of the NTR. But I don't know. So that's definitely a solid maybe. I might just do it anyway, but we'll see. You'll know one way or the other. So, Kokoku. Drama, mystery, psychological, seinen. Now, I don't remember the synopsis on this one, but I do remember it definitely piqued my interest, so hopefully that one's good as well. It definitely sounded interesting. So, Slow Start. A comedy slice of life, obviously up my alley. Cute girls on the cover. It was at least going to get it was at least going to have me watch the first episode. So, I am expecting it to have a slow start, if the title is anything to go by. But that's fine, I usually 3-episode rule, things like that. So, Pop Team Epic. I mean, with a name like that, it's got to be epic. So, and I think I remember seeing like little, like individual pages posted on the internet from the manga. So that definitely seems like it could be very unique, very interesting. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy that one. I'm not 100% sure what to expect, really, but nonetheless, I expect to enjoy it. Mitsuboshi Colors. Again, cute girls, comedy slice of life, and, their little happy pose. And, these girls are going to be protecting peace of the city, and I'm more than willing to see them attempt this. Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san. Of course, more comedy slice of life, although this one does not include but nothing but cute girls on the cover. It's more of a romance thing, which is why it's marked yellow, because I'm not the biggest fan of romance, but if it has enough comedy, then I can enjoy romance stuff. But it's really hard to know whether it leans in one of the romance or leans in one of the comedy until you actually watch it, which is why it's marked as yellow. So, Ryuo no Oshigota. So, basically a story about a boy who is a shogi master. And one day, a girl appears into his life and will take him as her disciple. And, wacky hijinks. Comedy, again, it's a comedy, so it's marked yellow. I'll probably enjoy it. I don't really know much about shogi, so depending on how much it really is about shogi might have an influence of how much I enjoy it. So, marked yellow. Overlord Season 2, man. This is probably what I'm hyped for the most out of this entire season. I absolutely loved the first Overlord season. It was great. And I'm just very excited to get more. There's not much more to say about it beyond that, but I'm definitely watching that one. Violet Evergarden. Funny, this is kind of like right below Overlord, but this is another thing that's been very much hyped. This is from KyoAni, which is one of my favorite studios, so that was enough reason for me to at least check it out. And like I said, there's been a lot of hype on this one. If it's not like 10 out of 10 perfect, a lot of people are going to be disappointed. But, I'll at least give it a shot. I don't know a huge amount about this one, aside from it has some pretty gorgeous animation from what we've seen so far. And I hope to see more of that in the actual product, so fingers crossed that it ends up delivering. Death March Kara Hajimaru Isekai Kyoso Kyoku. Man, the last word's a bit of a mouthful. But yes, I remember Rizzo from Otaku Saga talking about either the manga or the light novel, the source material of this one before, and I think he had good things to say about it, so... And I don't know, it seems like it could be pretty cool. Even though the only tag we have is fantasy, so... Doesn't give me a lot to go on, but it is about a 29-year-old programmer, which finds himself transported into a fantasy RPG. And to be fair, the first line there is enough to get me in, to at least get this a yellow, but everything together, yeah, it gets green status, so expect a reaction to that one. Mira no Kaikata. So, more comedy slice of life, so naturally it's gonna get a watch from me. Well, a decent chance of getting a watch from me. Obviously it's marked yellow. But it has a supernatural element as well, so that definitely can make things more interesting, depending on how big of a role that actually plays in it. Hakume no Mikochi. This one is marked yellow, but this one actually was debating whether I mark it yellow or green, but in the end I did decide on yellow. But this does seem like it could be cute, it could be enjoyable. The studio behind it has definitely made some things I've enjoyed, so... Yeah, this one really was close to being marked as a green, but we'll see. I hope that one's pretty good as well. Killing Bites. Is this the first thing marked ecchi that I have marked as watching? I mean, that alone was probably enough to get yellow status, but... Yeah, it sounds cool. It does have the horror tag. Again, don't know how horror it's really going to be. Sometimes, a lot of things are marked horror that probably shouldn't be. But, we'll see. It does have the word killing in it, but that doesn't really tell us a whole lot. But yeah, seems like it could be cool. Hopefully it is. Darling in the Fran XX. Well, the Japanese says Fran Kisu, so maybe that's how I should pronounce it. But anyway. A mecha sci-fi. An anime that takes place in the distant future. Could be cool. Hopefully it is. Fate Extra Last Encore. So, obviously more Fate stuff. I mean, the last Fate thing I watched on the channel was obviously dropped, but I don't know. This is by Studio Shaft, which is cool. Another one of my favorite studios. And I have heard about Fate's Extra before. I've actually played it. I think Fate Extra is a video game. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, I think that's what like Red Saber came from. Like the reason why people say, no, that's Saber of Red, not Red Saber. Get it right, you noob. Like, I think that's the reason I started that whole thing. But yeah, I might watch this one. We'll see. Fate is another one of those things I'm not great at reacting to, which I learned the hard way with Fate Apocrypha. But I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. So that's pretty much everything that I'm planning on watching. Of course, this is just what I'm planning on watching. What I actually end up watching could and probably will vary a little bit beyond this. So, like, Inuyashiki was one thing I was not going to watch initially, but one of my friends convinced me to watch it, and I was really glad I did, because that was a great anime. So, yeah, you never know. But obviously, feel free to let me know what you're looking forward to, even if it's something that's not on my list. Because, my opinions aren't the only one that matters. This channel is a community, feel free to let me know your thoughts on everything. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.